Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you are new here. I'm Rachel, and Moon Mystic Cottage is my small business. So, I didn't do a very good job with recording me actually making these bars of soap, but in the second half of this video, you'll see me pouring some melt and pour soap. I have for several years now wanted to try soap making. And melt and pour soap is definitely a kind of like beginner's step into soap making. I ideally want to make either hot or cold process soaps eventually someday, because I really do desire to make something much more natural than what melt and pour is. Melt and pour bases have more chemicals in them compared to what would be considered a true soap, in that case, hot or cold process soaps. So I am a total beginner to this process, but this is a great way to start, and I actually quite enjoy it. So what you're seeing here is basically I'm putting labels on these bars of soap, and the funny thing is, so I had this gold shimmer sort of paper, and I'm like, I've actually had this paper for several years and haven't used it for anything. So I'm like, oh, cool, I'll use this. I'll make up a little label and just use this. Well, I realized later on that not only was I missing a couple of things on the label, but it really didn't look good. So I actually ended up changing it to something quite different, and unfortunately I don't have a video or photo of that, just because with it being melt and pour, the FDA does require an address to be somewhere either on the bar of soap or easily accessible if a consumer wanted to see it. And well, I don't exactly want to share my address in a video on YouTube, so but yeah, all these labels have been changed. They do not look like this anymore. They're white and they go the opposite way around the soap. They're skinnier and they look much more professional with the name of the soap on the front and then the ingredients on the back. So this is a soap that I poured into this loaf mold, and here I'm going to be cutting this apart. So I actually really enjoy the swirling process, and I'm still very much so learning how to do this. This was a aloe vera soap base and an oatmeal soap base. Ideally, I plan to use clear and shea butter or oatmeal soap base. And also, I will eventually get a different type of cutter so that I can make sure they're all even. And then these bars of soap had the same scent as my Lush Harmony wax melt that is in my shop. These turned out pretty cool though. They're all around 4.8 ounces or higher in weight, the goal being 5 ounces. But so that's why I need to get the other type of cutter so that you can make nice even cuts. The bars will be the same weight. But so I do hope to continue. I mean, I plan on continuing with melt and pour soaps for now, and someday I do want to do hot or cold process, but right now I don't have the space in my home. My kids and I, we rent, and this house is just too small. There's no good safe place for me to do that process of soap making, because I really need a totally separate counter space because of the chemicals involved. So a space that's not near where food is made or prepared, basically. But that time will come eventually. I'm hoping we can move within the next year or so. But because we've been at this house for about 4 years now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and a comment, and I'll catch you later. Bye!